Hello guys, welcome to yet another interesting episode of Farming with Nelly Bernard. This is the channel whereby you get to learn different ways of farming and livestock keeping. So today is yet another interesting episode of passion fruit farming. I'm so passionate about this crop, and in case you watch my videos consistently, you've seen on the previous video on passion fruits I shown you the nursery bed, and I promised to show you how they are planted in the farm. So today I visited my farm where we do with God. So today I'm the one who is going to take you through the passion fruit farming like I promised you on the previous video. So guys, if you've not watched that video, go back and watch the video so that you will understand why we are doing this video today. And thank you so much for always clicking to watch my videos. So without further ado guys, let's do the planting. So what you see me holding here is the seedlings. These are the yellow passion variety. Most of you in the comment section, you're always asking me, Nelly, do you plant the already grafted ones, or what do you plant? Others are saying that they do the purple passion and then it becomes very bitter directly. So for us, we told you we always start with the yellow passion. We have propagated them in the nursery. I will link the picture of the nursery here, but it is also on the previous video. I explained several steps on the nursery and what you need to do on the nursery. So on today's video, I will not repeat about the nursery. You will just have to go back to that video and watch, but I will just show you a snippet of how the nursery bed looks like. So these yellow passion have stayed in the nursery for 2 months now. So you can see how tall they are. They are very strong and ready to be transplanted. And today being the 2nd of November, we are transplanting them. So I want to be taking you step by step. After you transplant them from the nursery, we are planting them today. Today is the 2nd of November. So hold me accountable because I want to be doing it step by step. Today we are planting them. We should graft them after 2.5 months. So count 2.5 months from now. That will be around January katikati there. So January I will be coming here to show you the grafting stage. I don't want to leave out on anything. So today is the planting day, and all this field you can see we have planted like 200 plants. So I want to give you a brief demonstration of how it should be planted. So here is what you do. First of all, you water the hole. For the hole, we do 2 feet by 2 feet. The length and the width, that is 2 feet. And then we dig it 1.5 feet deep so that the plant can establish the root on a soft soil, not the hand soil. So guys, I know most of you are just used to me talking, shooting video without holding a panga. I rarely touch the soil. You think that I don't touch the soil? Okay, don't worry about my dressing coat. Who said we can't slay in the farm? I just passed by and I felt like I need to go to the shamba, and just like that I show up in the farm. So don't worry, we are the Gen Z farmers, the digital farmers. You don't have to make farming something that is very strict for the old people. Even us young people, viatu za sherehe unakuja nazo kwa shamba. So it's not a big deal. So guys, I want to show you what I had done earlier. So this is manure. Here inside I have incorporated manure. This is farmyard manure, specifically goat manure. So guys, here you can see here in the soil I have mixed my farmyard manure with the soil. Okay, to begin with, most also are asking about the type of soil. This is loam soil. They do well in loam soil and well drained soil. So I have mixed farmyard manure. This is farmyard manure, specifically goat manure. It is the best when it comes to farming, planting season for the young seedlings. So this is the farmyard manure together with the soil. So you mix thoroughly. This is to avoid the manure from burning your plant roots. If you put manure touching the soil, the plant directly, they will be burnt. So you mix your manure like that with the soil. thoroughly. And remember the pit, I said it is wide enough. This is 2 feet by 2 feet, and here deep it is 1.5 feet, just to make sure that the roots are able to feed well completely. So then you water it. Let me take the pipe here and the water. So you come, you water your hole. You don't plant on a dry soil. Make the soil moist enough. So that now your plant will not get stress. I told you that I am the one who always brings you premium content that you can find, that you can't find anywhere else. So in case you've not subscribed, first, before I continue, hit that subscribe button and like the video, share to your friends, because we are road to 4,000 subscribers, and I believe, guys, we can do this. I know you can take me there. So we continue with our planting. On this hole, I have just put water like you've seen. Now you can't plant directly because the water is not completely drained. You can see there is still water here on top of the surface. So you need to let the soil drain a little bit, because waterlogging will affect the plant and it might cause it to dry up. So let's go to this one that I watered earlier before that one. So you can see this one, it is already completely drained. So the soil is moist. How to know your soil is moist? You squeeze it on your hand. If you can see any water falling off your fingers, you know that water is, that the soil is moist enough and you can do the planting. But if you finger it like this and you feel it is very dry, it is not moist enough. So this one is moist enough because you can see it has some wet mud. So this is the best to now plant my seedling. So I know most of you are wondering why I'm a young farmer and I want to involve myself in farming. Well, as a young farmer, I don't encourage you to always be farming on your phone. Maybe you are delegating the duties to your family or to the workers. Okay, you might have money to delegate the duties, but it's good to be involved in the farm. You do it yourself so that you also be able to learn, because you learn by doing. So you'll be able to learn and you'll be able to direct the people who are in the farm, because at the end of the day, not everyone who does farming is an expert. Some of these people that we give the work to do in the farm, they don't have the skilled labor. So it is me who has the skilled labor. That's why I need to be in the farm to give them the knowledge that will be impactful and bring a good output. Because what do you want? See, we want to harvest. So this time, this plot of land, we want to produce purely organic fruits. That's why you can see we are not putting fertilizer. We are using the farmyard manure. Later on, I'll be introducing you to a foliar after they have established a foliar that is purely organic. So before that, today I promised to show you about planting. So let us plant here and see how it is done. So on the issue of foliar, guys, I know not everyone might be knowing what is foliar fertilizer. Foliar is a liquid fertilizer. Mostly there are some that are organic, others are not organic. But nowadays, for the organic farmers, we prefer to use organic foliar that is free of chemicals that are harmful to our health. So that is what I mean by foliar. It is a liquid fertilizer. Instead of putting the normal fertilizer that we are used to that is full of chemicals, we use the foliar fertilizer, and it is very efficient when it comes to farming. So this is how you plant your seedling. I know I've kept you waiting. You are saying maybe Nelly is talking too much. No, I want to give you premium knowledge. I'm not talking too much, okay? Some things here you will have to pay for consultation if you want someone else to teach you. And me, I'm giving you premium content at the comfort of your home. So these are my seedlings that I have just removed from the nursery. So you get them with the soil that was from the nursery like that. You don't just remove it without the existing soil that was there. The reason is because the root needs the same atmosphere that was there, so that it can before it familiarizes with the soil that you're introducing it, it is already feeding. You don't allow the roots to dry up. So this is how you transplant it. Up to where the soil and covered the plant, that is where you should cover it. So you put it on the hole and then you cover it with soil firmly up to where it was covered on the nursery. Don't overdo it, don't overcover it. Yeah. And then you make the soil a bit firm like that. And just like that, you are done planting. So we are done with the first plant. Let's go to the next hole, the one that has now drained the water. So here is my next hole. You dig again. And to make sure you position it at the middle. Don't do it at the edges. Make sure it is at the center of the hole. Again, up to where the soil was, you cover it up to there. And to make the soil very firm. Yes. Then for the next hole, you can see it has not finished draining up water completely, but after the water is well drained, prevents the waterlogging, I'm going to plant it. So now, after you plant it, you do the watering. But I can see there is one more here. Let me do this one. So you dig again. It's very simple. So those of you who are asking me how they were planted, sasa sina deni yenu, I have shown you. But if still you want to visit the farm, you are welcome. Okay? You are welcome to come and visit the farm. We give you exclusive information, extra information. You know, there are those people who don't believe with seeing only on the internet. They want to come to a ground. It's very good. So if you have time, you can also come. We give you an exclusive tour of the farm, explaining how it is done. Itango first-hand information. Okay, we said this is a very profitable venture. So if you have your money there, this is the best thing to do, guys. Next, I think we also plant here. And just like that, we are done planting. So the next step is now to water the seedling slightly. So now, guys, you come with your water and start watering the hole after planting it, because the roots need water so they won't dry up. Just water a little. So guys, you water it per hole. Don't do the sprinkler because it will be wastage of water and it won't be sufficient enough. Others were complaining on the comment sections, asking me if they really need a lot of water. There are some people asking if we have a borehole. We don't have a borehole. We just use the water from the river. It is piped water. We collect it from the riverside and then we pipe it to the farm. So they don't need too much water. Because for instance, this one we are going to water for about 1 week and the seedling will have established well. So you'll be watering every day in the morning. It is good to water in the morning and in the late in the evening when there is not too much sun, to prevent evaporation through the sun. So for about 1 week, the seedling is already established and you don't need too much watering. So in case you are from an area whereby there is no enough water, just know they don't need too much water. You just need a little sufficient water to survive. So that's it about planting. So you know now you transplant it, and I have demonstrated how you do it after transplanting. Hakuna dawa tunapiga na hakuna fertilizer tunaweka. So we give it like 2.5 months and we start to graft. We graft now. We come with the scions of the purple passion, and then we do the grafting. Again, on the next video on passion fruit, I'll be showing you how to do grafting. Most of you have an interest of knowing how grafting is done. So on the next video, I will show you how to graft them. But for today, it was just planting and how you transplant it. So a promise kept. Tick. So guys, that has been it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed the video and you've learned so much on passion fruit farming. I promised you to be taking you step by step. So keep here so that you will be learning with me. It is a very profitable venture, and I encourage anyone with a very small budget to just start, even with just 10 of them. Just 10 seedlings, and you're good to go. And forgotten one thing, it is very important after you are done with your farm tools, you clean them. This is something that I take so basic and so obvious, but most of you don't know it is very important. It is important when you are done with your farm tools, like this panga here, you clean it well, make sure it is dry, and then you store it well. Nitangwa how to keep and maintain the farm tools. So this is something I thought it was so obvious, I almost forgot to show you. So you clean your shamba well, you clean your panga well, or any farm tool that you might be using in the farm, and then you store it so that it can last long. Because like a panga, if you put it dirty, it might rust. So cleaning the tools is very important as agriculturists. I hope you are taking notes. Today is a whole lesson, premium. So guys, this is how you clean the tools and make sure it is thoroughly clean. So I think if I leave it at that juncture, I will have done you due diligence. I hope you have learned so much on today's episode, and you will like the video, you will share with your friends, and subscribe for this and much more episodes of Farming with Nelly Bernard, where I say agriculture is my culture. Why don't make it yours? So see you in the next video. Bye.